Hello and very warm welcome to the Tax Express. In this important video, I shall be discussing one very important recent judgment by Honorable Allahabad High Court in the case of Anil Rice Mill versus State of UP. The implications of this case is far-reaching in the case of allegation of fake invoice, that is billing without actual supply of goods. In this case, a notice under Section 74 was issued to the taxpayer alleging availment of ITC without actual supply of goods. The petitioner submitted his reply along with documentary evidence such as e-way bill, tax invoices and bank statements through which payment was made to the concerned supplier. However, the jurisdictional tax officer rejected his reply and imposed tax interest and penalty. Aggrieved by the said order, the taxpayer preferred an appeal before the first appellate authority, who rejected the appeal. Therefore, the petitioner filed a writ petition before the Honorable Allahabad High Court. It was the argument of the petitioner that benefit of input tax credit cannot be denied to the purchaser, as supplier has charged tax on his bill and the petitioner has paid the amount of the bill through banking channels. Moreover, if the selling dealer has failed to pay tax to the government, it is to be recovered from the selling dealer only and purchasing dealer cannot be penalized. The Honorable Court heard the contentions of the rival parties and perused material on record. In its judgment, the Honorable Court referred to the judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court in the case of State of Karnataka versus Ecom Gill Coffee Trading Private Limited. The court observed that in the said judgment, Honorable Apex Court has held that primarily burden of proof for claiming the input tax credit is upon the dealer to furnish the details of selling dealer, vehicle number, payment of freight charges, acknowledgement of taking delivery of goods, tax invoices and payment particulars, etc. to prove and establish the actual physical movement of the goods. Further, by submitting tax invoice, e-way bill, GR or payment details is not sufficient. The Allahabad High Court also referred to the judgment of Honorable Patna High Court in the case of Astha Enterprises, wherein it was held that the purchasing dealer claiming input tax credit is required to prove beyond doubt genuineness of transaction and the actual movement of goods by furnishing details of vehicle number, freight charges, tax invoices, acknowledgement of taking supply of goods, etc. The court also referred its earlier decision in the case of Shift Trading versus State of UP, wherein it was held that proceedings under Section 74 is justified as the petitioner has failed to discharge his onus of establishing the genuineness of input tax credit beyond reasonable doubt. The court also stated that an SLP against this judgment has been dismissed by the Apex Court. Accordingly, the Honorable High Court dismissed the petition. So, as we have seen, this judgment is of far-reaching implications in matters relating to fake invoices. This judgment referred to law laid down by the Apex Court in Ecom Gill's case, wherein the Honorable Apex Court laid down the responsibilities of the purchasing dealer to prove genuineness of input tax credit beyond reasonable doubt by furnishing details of vehicle number, freight payment charges, etc. The court also referred to its earlier judgment in the case of Shift Trading and dismissal of SLP by SC against this judgment. Therefore, now the stand of the judiciary is very much clear. The courts are going to come hard at such matters, and following the Supreme Court judgment in Ecom Gill, courts seems to have raised the bar when it comes to proving purchase transaction as genuine. The courts have categorically held that mere production of tax invoices, bank statement and e-way bills are not going to be sufficient. Additional documents such as vehicle number, transport receipts, payment slips, goods acknowledgement, proof of payment of freight charges, etc. are required to be submitted by the taxpayer. These judgments have raised the bar and have posed significant challenges to the buyers in order to prove that purchase transaction beyond doubt. This has required the buyers to be vigilant while dealing with their suppliers and probably enter into contractual agreement with them regarding paper documentation of all supplies affected by them. These judgments have thus laid down a line of caution for the buyers as well. So this is the latest update from GST point of view. Thank you very much.